Hello and welcome back, guys. This is the day 4 of 7 rules for excellent speaking. And secret number 4 or rule number 4 is this: learn deeply. Yeah, learn deeply. You need to think about speaking English like a sport. English is not like math or science. It is not like something that you memorize. It is actually a skill that you need to use, you need to perform. Doesn't matter how much you remember. What matters is how well can you do it. When you're talking in a real conversation, can you understand instantly and quickly what the other person is saying? When they ask you a question, can you understand the question instantly and respond immediately? When you speak, can you speak automatically without stopping, without thinking, without worrying about grammar rules? It doesn't matter what you remember for a test. What is important is this: what you do in a real situation. What you do in a real situation is very, very important. If you have a job interview in English, can you do it? Doesn't matter what happens on the test. What matters is this: when you are facing another person, how well do you understand? How well do you speak? How confident are you? This is what you want. That is more like a sport. You need to start learning English like you're training, like you're preparing for a sport, and that is why learning deeply is so important. Let's imagine a basketball player. Now, basketball players have to be very, very good at basics. If you ever watched a great basketball player interview, actually the top one, they always say that the basic skills are the most important. Now, these players can do very, very advanced, amazing things. If you listen to this interview, they always say mostly that they practice the basic skills. The basic skill of shooting at thousands of times. Even they are the best in the world, every day they practice the basic skills again and again and again, so that they never have to think about them. During the game, they just shoot because they practice so deep. This is what you need to do with English. This is what you need to do with English. You need to have the same feeling when you speak. There is no effort, no thinking, just comes out easily and automatically. Now the only thing that you should do is focus on deep learning. Yeah, deep learning. What it means? It means you totally master something. This is the problem in school. In school, the teacher is always going to make you faster and faster, and you never learn anything deeply. For example, they teach you the past tense and maybe you practice it for 1, 2, or 3 days, and then you go to the next lesson, next chapter, and now they teach you past progressive, present perfect, or some other things, and then teach you another one, another one, and another one. But you never really learned the past tense deeply. And you're still getting all verb tenses, all grammar, all this vocabulary, but you never learn any of it deeply. And you can't use it automatically without thinking. This is the opposite of deep learning. But what you need to do is learn slow down and deeply. Repetition is the mother of a skill. It is the Tony Robbins quote, and I love it. It means if you want to be skillful something, you have to repeat it for many, many times. For example, about that past tense, you need to hear that for many, many times correctly. So it goes deep inside you and you just feel it and you know how to use it automatically and never think about it. Of course, when I speak English and I use the past tense, I never think about the grammar rules at all because I'm following these tips every day, and it is about 3 to 4 months that I'm following these rules. I've heard a lot of basic grammar, basic English words. So this is what you need to do too. You need to focus on repeating more. That means when you have a lesson, for example, instead of starting in a couple days and going to the next one, and then next one, that you do the opposite. When you take a lesson, you should listen to that every day for 1 week or 2 weeks, maybe 1 hour a day or more, until you totally know it deeply and use it automatically and confidently. That is how you get deep inside, so that you can stop translating and stop thinking and just use English automatically and confidently. So, repeating deeply means repeating something a lot for many, many times. So, when you want to listen to an audio or lesson, you should listen to it at least 7 days. At the end of that, you totally and completely know it very well. This is the way not only for the test, but actually you can use it correctly and easily every time, and that is what you want. And this was the rule number 4, learn everything deeply. I will see you tomorrow with the next important rule. Have a nice time. Goodbye.